tough, emotional. Yeah, tough. The kids did a great job. They stayed focused, but they had a lot of things on their plate this week, so I was proud of it. We all were. I mean, not just the kids, the coaches, staff, everybody. And, you could see the emotion in the first half. When they were trying so hard to be good. Our guys were. Finally, they relaxed and just started playing a little football.
Did something happen? Was it just that they just realized they were playing too tight, or was there a conversation, or how did that change?
You know what? I don't know, because really I just call plays. I just keep calling them, and and the kids worked their way through it, and Brett started to relax and started playing his game, and obviously I feel really good about our receiving core. And, they started making some plays in the second half. And, that's kind of how our offense is. We're a very rhythmic offense. And so, we just really couldn't find a rhythm. And then finally we found a little rhythm.
Is that as rhythmic as this offense has been when they scored? I think it was 4 touchdowns in like 7 minutes, something like that.
Oh, really? We did?
Yeah. Yeah. 7 minutes of possession, but still.
Yeah. No, that's fun. We'll do that. I'll take that. Yeah.
7 minutes too much? Yeah. 7 minutes too much? You want it faster?
No, they did. I'm proud of the kids. They did a heck of a job. I didn't realize that. We came in and basically came in at halftime and just told the kids, hey, just relax. I'm just going to call base plays and just do what you guys do, and just keep. Our whole motto is play the next play. We play. We're going to snap it once, and after that play, forget about it. We're just going to call another one and just live in the moment of each play. And they did a nice job of that in the second half.
Was there much you had to switch up from last year to this? Having seen them last year, what kind of changes did you need to make, or was there much adjusting that needed to be done?
There really isn't, because to be honest with you, we're kind of who we are.
Okay.
We just kind of run what we run. A lot of time, the thing I got to always be careful of is that I don't overthink the whole deal. It's not, plays don't win football game, players do. And my job is just to get them in the right positions and make sure they're confident in what we're doing. And sometimes I got all these fancy plays I want to run, and instead of let's just call our offense.
Was there some confidence gained from how things went last year?
I think so. This is a whole different team than last year,
Okay.
I mean, they're on the road and they're coming up here. They've had a pretty emotional week, and I was really proud of how they hung. They never doubted. Our guys never. There was never any doubt on our sideline that we would. I don't know if they thought we were going to win or lose, but what we were doing was the right thing.
Yeah. Okay.
In the first half, was Brett missing some reads, do you think?
Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to go back and look at the film, but obviously, here's what I think, all right? Every time it's an incomplete pass, I always think it's a mystery, right? So, I think he was just trying so hard to score, to score right now. And instead of just keep taking what was given to him. We got our running game going a little bit, which always takes a little pressure off of Brett. And that kind of, we started, hitting a few things in the second half, and now Brett starts feeling better about everything. And then his receivers made some big plays for him.
What changed in terms of the ground game for you guys getting it going in the second half?
Yeah, actually, we just kind of simplified things at halftime, and just let the guys come off and do what they know how to do.
In terms of your blocking?
Yeah, in terms of our schemes and those things.
You did that draw play that
kind of got us going, yeah.
That loosened the opponent.
Great thing. That wasn't even in the game plan this week. We just said at halftime, hey,
the draw.
Let's try something, right? And Jordan and the guys did a great job with it.
Did you notice anything different about Jordan as the game went on?
Yeah, I think all the running backs started less looking for the big play and just taking yards, whether it was 3 yards or 4 yards, instead of always looking for 50-yard runs. And when backs look for 50-yard runs every time, they usually end up in -5-yard runs, And so you just say, if it's 3 yards, it's 3 yards. Just go get it for us, Jordan. And I think he and Paul, and I was really happy with how Malcolm came in there at the end. And, he's a guy that's going to really be helpful for us.
You guys had a lot of open opportunities downfield. Even in the first half, you hit a few. Did you expect that going in, that there would be some chances to take on field?
I don't know. That's a good. I mean, I think every defense we play, I'm scared of. I mean, they're all good. They're good defense, and they play a lot of man coverage. So you have to win in man-to-man situations with your receivers, and we didn't win enough in the first half, and finally won, had some good catch and runs in the second half. It kind of got us going.
How important?
What did you see from the first half that you wanted to pick up the tempo in the second half, and what kind of impact did that have in terms of wearing down Nebraska?
Well, I don't know how it affected them, but I know as far as us, the faster we play, it seems like we are better offense. In the first half, we just could never get things going. You know, there was a couple 3-and-outs. You know, and there was just no, like I said earlier, there was no rhythm to us. And we can kind of get in the rhythm and get up and get down, and Brett's not thinking about 8 million things, and we can just get the ball snapped and get into our offense, we're better.
With Brett, how big was that play where he evaded the sack and then ran around for the first down? Is that, confidence-wise, momentum-wise, is that kind of a play you can look at? And
I expect that from Brett all the time. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't really remember the play. You know, if it was big in the game or not. Yeah.
You got a field goal taken off the board, and after that, it was like you were a bunch of pissed off people.
Maybe they should do that to us every week, huh? First one, even if it's good, just take it off the board.
And things really started. You got that score, and then you went for the field goal, even though there wasn't much time. It was a 55-yarder. But what did it start with that touchdown to get it to 10? Was there something that started to see there?
Well, like I said earlier, it all goes so fast for me. Heck, I'm getting old. I can't remember everything right now. But it seemed like our kids started. It was like, okay, we're getting our ass beat, and they just took a breath. In fact, Coach Mora walked in there in the last drive or last 2 drives we had the first half, and he came in smiling and, hey guys, okay, everybody stop, everybody just breathe. It felt like that's how it felt. Felt like we were holding our breath for a quarter and a half, and all our kids were. And he kind of lightened things up for the kids and said, hey, just go out and play and have some fun. And so we kind of got things going there.
What was your relationship with Nick?
Well, I was his coach. Yeah, you're an awesome kid. He's pretty special. A special young man, and this was, he was very. He was just a special young man. He was important to this group of coaches and group of players. Him and his family.